Something I haven't really talked about yet is that after being in business for 5 years now, I recently accepted a new corporate role. And if I'm being honest, there is a little bit of embarrassment that I had around that. The reason I had the embarrassment is because I recently, when I accepted this new role, I posted a reel. It was like, when you quit the people's job. And a lot of people in the comments, they're like, congratulations, congratulations. Because I think, and this is just me, I'm assuming, and you know what they say when you make an assumption, but I'm assuming that people thought that I fully went into my wellness business, which is Leslie Does Wellness, where I show new moms how to put themselves first through yoga. And that was actually not correct. I went from one people job to another people job. And after seeing all those comments, like, congrats, so proud of you, I'm like, y'all, I just went to another corporate job. And I felt it was ego, I guess you can say. And so I just wanted to share this video with you all, just a reflection, if you will. It has been about 2 to 3 weeks now that I'm at this new job, and I actually really love it. But let's focus on the script so we stay on the straight and narrow. But before, because I'm getting a lot of new subscribers, make sure you subscribe. There's a reason you clicked on my pretty face. My name is Leslie, and I am your favorite nurse yogi. I am a registered nurse with 12 years of healthcare experience, and I'm also a certified yoga instructor with 5 years of teaching experience. No, I do not teach yoga in a brick and mortar in a studio. I teach yoga here virtually, and I also teach yoga in the community, on conferences, cruise ships, events, for teachers, like you name a setting where people need to calm down, I teach yoga there. But let's get back to this video. So the internet makes it seem like if you start a business, the only direction you're supposed to go is bigger, more successful, more money, 6 figures. And that's not my journey. That's not my story yet, right? So I've been in business for 5 years now. I LLC'd in March 2021. So right after I became certified as a yoga instructor, which is December 2020, March 2021, I was like, I'm on a mission to help Black new moms put themselves first through yoga. So that's where I started, right? And building a business note, it's taught me a lot about discipline and growth. And I am a very disciplined person. Hence this YouTube challenge I'm doing for myself, which I'm doing 100 days of YouTube. And today is it should be day 30. So I have posted almost 30, because I'm not sure if it's exactly 30, but I have posted over 25 videos since I started this new job, actually, every single day. And I'm already seeing my efforts are like increasing, just a little bit of YouTube speak, but I'm currently at 988 subscribers, and I have like 1,814 hours of watch time this year. And in order to get monetized, I have to get 1,000 subscribers, and I have to hit 4,000 hours of watch time. I know that I'm going to do both, because ever since posting daily, my watch time has gone up. And so I'm really excited. I will say though, posting these videos back to back, I feel like I'm hitting a wall. But I know that's when you have to keep pushing, right? So yeah, the ego part of me saying, oh, I quit the people's job in that reel, and then, feeling embarrassed because I think people thought that I fully went into Leslie Does Wellness. I feel like, there is this social media narrative about entrepreneurship, boss mom, boss CEO, all this stuff. And it's like entrepreneurship, you be thugging it out, right? And there's this pressure to 10x, to hit 6 figures within 6 months. And that's not my story. And I'm pretty sure you can relate to that as well. And for me, it kind of felt like also the one reason I was like, oh, the previous job was going to be the last job, and then I'm going to go into Leslie Does Wellness. But as I reflect, I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a financial exit plan. And also I, not until recently, didn't have an effective strategy or effective back end in my business to actually jump ship from corporate. Right? So the older I get, the more that I realize that decisions don't have to make sense to the internet. They don't. They just have to make sense for me, for you as well, for your life. So We're just trudging along. So with that being said, the reason I decided to get a new job was where I was at, which I was there for 8 years, almost 10, because I'm just gonna round up. Ever since I had my kids, there wasn't room for growth. And now that I'm at a different company, the previous job I had, they didn't use tech in the capacity that this current company is using. And so with that being said, and also the economy, like I was getting like little raises every year, but that was barely helping. So this new job, I was like that my friend actually shared with me. I got a $10,000 plus increase in my salary, in my hourly pay, hourly, right? So like my yearly salary went up $10,000 plus. It's less work, and I'm on a team where we're the first. So I get to help with the work processes and how this authorization management team can truly work for like the people that we're going to be adding to the team. So, and I'm a mom, so I need the stability of the every 2 week paycheck at this time. There's something very regulating about knowing that my bills are covered in a predictable way. I'm just going to keep it real with you all. So, also, I think, as you know, this is just a reflection video, but I feel like at times I'm like, oh, I made a mistake becoming an entrepreneur, but I know that's not true, and I need to drink water, y'all. Let me listen to myself. I was so cold. I have this thick jacket that I was wearing. It's a blanket. It's not a blanket, but like if you saw it, it's giving blanket. It is so thick. Like I'm so hot right now. I don't know. I need to put the AC on. But being an entrepreneur, I thought I made a mistake. That's not true. I've made so many connections these past 5 years that if I didn't start my business, I wouldn't have met the people in my life that I have in my life today. I also thought, oh, going from one corporate job to the next, I'm a failure because I didn't hit 6 figures. Like I'm just saying out loud what I think. And that's not true. That's not true at all, because I'm actually gaining more skill sets. Like I told you all, I'm going to be learning we're making work processes for authorization management. Like these are transferable skills, right? And then also knowing that life is not linear. Life is not linear. Sometimes growth isn't abandoning what you did before. Sometimes it's about integrating it into a new season. And this new job and me actually rebranding my business, they didn't happen simultaneously. So I rebranded my business from Lesline Does Wellness LLC to doing business as the Breath Between Wellness Collective in September. When I did that, I then connected with my business strategist, who's a really good friend of mine, and she's now building my back end. She's also helped me build out my 12-week online health coaching program, which I currently have one person going through at this time. Just so much happened. I was like, wow, because I was feeling stuck with Lesline Does Wellness, and I was feeling stuck because I didn't have strategy. And so for me to get that strategy, it was because I actually had somebody reach out to me like, hey, I see what you're doing and I'd love to help you rebrand. And I was like, that's so strange because I was thinking about doing that. And so I just feel like when those things happen, it's God that's speaking. That's like, hey, yeah, it's time for this shift, because you're about to also be getting a new job that's going to give you more tools for your business, right? So I want to close with this. I think a lot of women were quietly making decisions that look different than what the internet celebrates, and that is okay. And that's why I'm here on YouTube for the next 70 plus days, because I think I know that it's very important for me to share with you my journey, to give you, I don't think it's even the courage. I think it's more so, I don't want to say permission, because these are just things I hear, but it's like for you to know that life happens at different rates for each person. So the way my life goes is not going to be the way your life goes. And again, life is not linear. There's more that I want to say to that, but talking this out is helping. And I know that the person that you watching, this is helping. And if you have questions, if you're still like, girl, what are you talking about this? Like, can you go more in depth with this? Please let me know. Because also, as we close, I do have a question for you. Have you ever made a decision that looked like a step back to other people, but felt like the right step for your life? That's what I'm going to leave you with. So let me know down below. Make sure that you are subscribed, most importantly, so your girl can hit 1K. You want me to hit 1K, don't you? I know we just met. I know I didn't even buy you dinner, and I'm just like, I need you to do this, and this for me. But as you can see, I have plentiful resources for you on my channel. I'm giving you everything from my motherhood journey to my career as a registered nurse and to my entrepreneurship life. Okay, it's pretty well-rounded. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.